Well, Halloween still may be months away, but it's never too early to take a look at the spooky history of southeastern Minnesota. And joining us now to help with that is award-winning journalist Andy Weeks. He is the author of the Big Book of Minnesota Ghost Stories. Andy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
So we'll talk about some local examples in a second, but first, how does your career as a journalist help you in writing these stories and then also talking to locals about their paranormal experiences?
Sure. So I love talking to people, and I think that's the thing I enjoy most about these books is getting out and hearing real life stories from folks. And my career as a journalist has helped me do that. You know, as a journalist, I talk to people all the time. And in the course of my career, I've been able to talk with people who do Halloween stories or whatnot, and you come across interesting stories, And so that kind of piqued my interest early on. And it just kind of evolved from there. I started talking to people about their haunted experiences. And so my books, I kind of approach them as a journalist, not so much as a paranormal investigator, but as a journalist and as a history buff.
All right, so I can't wait. Let's dive into a couple of examples. You wrote about the so-called Hangman's Bridge at Quarry Hill in your book. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so it's interesting. There's a lot of stories across the country about bridges haunted. The one at Quarry Hill is supposedly, let me back up. There's stories that in the book that are folklore, legend, and then we'll talk to real people about their experiences. It's a combination of things. One of the folk tales, urban legends of Quarry Hill Bridge is that a man hanged himself years ago, and his apparition has been seen hanging from the bridge. People have claimed to have witnessed this, and it's a great Halloween story, and people often go to these places to check out to see if they can see those ghosts.
I know, I'm starting to get goosebumps right now. Why do you think, Andy, why do you think these stories have such an appeal?
I think I think that ghost stories have an appeal because they do touch the emotions. First of all, I think they're interesting. I think people find them interesting. And if you look at statistics across the country, there's a number of people who do believe in ghosts and the paranormal, the afterlife, and what. And I think that those stories kind of touch on those emotions. What is after this life? What's beyond the grave? And I think that's a big part of it.
Eddie, let's talk about another example. This is a big one. Mantorville's Opera House, which your book says may be the most haunted in our state. Why is that?
Well, Mantorville itself has been considered a very haunted area. And the Opera House has tons of stories throughout the years about apparitions being seen there, phantom voices, footsteps, objects moving of their own. It's a lot of paranormal activity. It's been said that if you're in search of ghosts, this is probably one of the places you find them. History of the place, there's a lot of stagehands who are believed that their spirits are believed to walk the catwalks. Are seen there, and also some of the former actors and actresses who have been on stage. It's been said that the spirits have been seen on the stage with our living theater performers today. And it's a very fascinating, not only the ghost stories, but the history of this place. And Mantorville itself, there's a lot of old buildings there. It just seems the right atmosphere for ghosts and for ghost tales.
Very awesome. Thanks so much for that overview, Andy. We are just about out of time, so thanks for joining us, but I got to check out your book.
I hope you will. Thank you so much for having me. It's been
All right,
a pleasure.
thank you, Andy. Appreciate it. And remember to buy a copy of Andy's book, The Big Book of Minnesota Ghost Stories, for yourself to learn more about the state's spooky history.